we are going to look at organizing as a management function. Now, what do we mean when we say about organization? How is the relationships between the employees established? And does an organization concentrate the entire decision making power at the center, that's at the top management, or is it giving any kind of a power to the employees at the lower level to make the decisions? So, we are going to look at the pattern of relationships that are created in an organization, and we are also going to look at how an organization decides on establishing the relationships between the employees. What do we mean when we say the word organizing? So, first of all, when we looked at planning, in planning, we are establishing the objectives and we are deciding on how to achieve the objectives. So it is all about providing a future direction for the organization, and it is about setting the course of action for what an organization wants to do and what it wants to accomplish. In the second step of management or the managerial process, you have organizing. Now, what do we mean when we say organizing? Organizing is first of all about dividing the work, and it's about assigning the work to the concerned people. So, what we do in organizing is we divide the work of an organization and what all are the activities that are to be performed in order to accomplish the goal. Because in planning, we have set the goals. So, if you want to achieve those goals, what are the activities that you got to do on a day to day basis? So, organizing as a function, first of all, if we look at in general sense about when we use the word organizing in our day to day lives, what do we mean when we say organizing? In our day to day lives, when we use this word, it is about placing things in an order, right? In our day to day usage, when we say the word, I'm organizing things, I'm trying to put things in order. So, when we are using the word organizing in our general language, it's about putting things in an order or placing things in an order to have an understanding of what are the activities that you got to do first or how you need to set the things. So, in the context of an organization, organizing more or less means the same of what we know in a general sense. We are putting things in an order. Now, what are we putting things in an orderly manner? In an orderly manner, we are setting every single activity that an organization has to perform. Is it important just to set the activities? No. Once you set the activities, one person cannot do all the work. So, what do you got to do? Because one person cannot do all the work, you got to divide the work and you need to assign people to the tasks. So, when we are talking about organizing, it's about dividing the work, it's about assigning the work to the concerned people. Then, what you got to do next? Once you assign the work to the people, who is going to track them? There should be somebody who has to track the work of these people. That is where you need to create one position who's going to monitor, track, and check all the activities that the employees are performing. Then comes the role of the managers who are going to supervise and coordinate the activities of the employees. So, in this manner, when you keep on dividing the activities of an organization, up until a point where one person is very comfortable at fulfilling all the tasks, what happens as a result is you have a structure that is created for an organization. So, when we talk about organizing as a function of management, what organizing does is the result of organizing is an organization structure. You create an organization structure which is a result of organizing. Now, what will be the structure? What should be the structure of an organization? What should be the essential aspects of the structure of an organization? First of all, what work is to be done? Secondly, who are the people who are going to do the work? Thirdly, who is going to coordinate and control the work? Now, fourthly, who needs to actually report to whom? So, you need to establish a pattern of relationships in the organization. So, organizing as a function of management creates the structure of an organization which establishes the relationship between all the employees who are working in an organization. And whenever managers are developing or bringing any kind of changes to the structure, like right now, one manager is controlling 5 employees. Because you want to do the cost cutting, you want one manager to control 10 employees so that the number of managerial positions are going to get reduced. So, this way, if you bring changes or you develop a different form of a structure for the organization, then we are engaging in the process of an organizational design. So, this is important that you have to remember in the context of an organization.